In this video, we're going to talk about shackle orientation. Now, there's a lot of talk online of having the shackle pin up, having the shackle pin down, how it should be oriented. Now, most of us have them like this on the front of the bumpers where you drive down the trail and there's banging and clanging, which eventually loosens this pin up to where they fall off on the trail. When you're rigging up for recovery in this fashion, straightforward, you're fine. When you're rigging the shackle up and you're hooking it up and it ends up being where the shackle is oriented up and down like this, good practice is always to try to have the pin facing up. And the reason for that is if your recovery starts to vibrate and shake, that pin's not going to vibrate itself out. Now, in reality, contrary to what a lot of the theories are with off-road recoveries, backing off a quarter turn is not a good thing. The towing industry and the crane industry always says cinch that sucker down tight and use pliers to get it off if you need to. And the reason why, you won't have that issue of the pin vibrating and falling out. So if you're doing a recovery and the shackle rotates, you have to be doing a couple 1,000-foot recovery for it to vibrate enough for that to start working its way out, because you have it pinched tight. If you have it backed off a quarter turn, it's going to be a lot more likely to vibrate itself out. So a better practice would be to tighten that pin all the way up so it doesn't vibrate. This shackle actually has a bent pin from somebody backing it off a quarter turn and doing a hard pull when it was loose like that. So cinching it down tight, it doesn't go anywhere and it's less likely to vibrate out. But good practice, try to have the pin facing up. But if by chance it can only be mounted like this, make sure that sucker is nice and tight.